Ever since RTO happened this week, people just have been leaving the office early once work is done. People have been leaving the office once all work and meetings are done, which is like around 2 p.m. Heard people from other teams complaining that they were wasting more money coming into the office, especially when the cost of living is higher, and being remote or hybrid 2 days was helping offset that. They said that to get more time back for their day, they are just going to leave once work is slow or when there is no work to be done at all, and I am going to start doing the same. Friends said our company might be 4 days back in office come the new year because the economy is struggling and no one is buying things, lunch. But if I have to commute 4 days now, you can guarantee I won't be purchasing anything extra because I need to use that money on gas. I start and finish my workdays at home and commute during business hours. Requiring me to be in the office makes commuting part of my job. A similar thing happened when we started going back a couple days per pay period. After lunch, people just melt away. By 4 p.m. there's no one around. I generally work 8.306, 9 days per 2-week pay period, but have started doing the same on my in-office days to avoid the worst of the commute crush. I just wrap up at home. I wouldn't surprised if the RTO only applies to the workers, but the managers won't think it applies to themselves. Lol, so in a sense it makes it even easier for workers to go home early since no one even knows you're there to begin with. I work in retail for a company that has 200 or so stores. When COVID hit, a lot of us in stores applied for corporate office jobs because we knew they were working from home. Myself and another manager from my store both applied for jobs in the fall of 2020. We were both offered jobs. She accepted and I declined. My reasoning for declining was because they couldn't promise me that we would be permanently WFH. And I lived about 2 hours from the office. I didn't want a 4-hour round-trip commute if they decided to RTO. A year later they start asking for people to return to the office 12 days a week depending on their department. I was thankful that I had declined the job the year before. The other girl was furious. She lived 2.5 hours from the office. 3 hours of traffic was bad. She lasted a week before deciding to make her commute part of her workday. She would leave her house at 8, arrive to work around 103,011 and would then leave the office by 2:30 for her commute home. This lasted about a month and she was given the choice to either actually work in the office the days she was required or they would give her an equivalent position in a store where she lived. General strike, anyone? Supposedly my company managers are going to mandate a full 8 hours in the office, no leaving early. When we return in January, email has yet to be sent, but one of our managers already sent his team an email saying this. Management have mandated full-time return to office. Everyone is leaving or looking to leave. When I leave, this will be one of the main reasons. I badge in 3 times a week. Badge in then badge out. As they should. And that's exactly what should happen. I'm fortunate to live near the office, so I usually just go in the morning, get some free coffee and leave before noon to continue work at home. As far as I'm concerned, there's nowhere in the RTO directive sent that specifies working in the office for the full 8 hours. Good on them, and you should absolutely be doing the same thing. 40 hours week wasn't free. If you don't want to go in, don't. The RTO push is coming from the top of the hierarchy. Office rental property owners and banks, lenders, are having an unprecedented loss due to work from home policies. This is the true reason why they Want people back. It is not to incentivize economy. If you work from home, you still need to eat. The demand for goods is similar. This is like one of those articles in the WSJ that blames millennials but condensed down to one paragraph. Who, where and in what industry are people leaving work whenever they want to? Everywhere I've been, that's considered constructive quitting, and you'll look like a moron if you return like nothing happened. This is pretty much how it is in consulting or tech-heavy companies. Please come in for collaboration. Well, fine, I guess. We come. So it means morning and time before lunch is where it happens. After lunch, people quietly pack their bags and become scarce. By 15.00 it is quite empty already. Only those that actually live by and want to work at office for peace are there. E.g. kids at home or something else that bothers them, so they have their reasons when asked.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.